Hello, everybody. I came to encourage somebody on today. I'm telling you, God is such an amazing God, and God is a God of miracles, signs, and wonders. And I'm telling you, in this season, God is getting ready to show you some documented miracles to let you know that your wait has not been in vain. I'm going to share a story with you. So, every time that someone major in my life has transitioned, my grandmother, my mother, my father, my sister, I've always gotten a peace lily or some type of a plant. And those plants have stayed with me, and I've cherished those plants. And not long ago, pretty much all of those plants started to die. And I literally started, because see, the word of God says you can ask God for anything in his name. So I literally started praying about those things because I just felt that that was the enemy trying to destroy something that belonged to me. I started praying that God would renew and restore those plants. And I'm telling you, I'm going to show you. These were some of the dead leaves from one of the plants. And I heard the Spirit of the Lord say, take the root out and stick it in some water. Stick it in some water and let it propagate itself. So you guys, I put it in water, and literally within a couple of days times, maybe a weekend time, I want you to catch that later. Literally, the roots started coming from the bottom of the plants. And I'm here to tell you today, this is one. Notice how many leaves? It's 3 leaves. And so I believe that God did that to give me an indicator that in this season, that God is going to restore everything that the cankerworm tried to steal from you. And so I'm telling you, God is so good, because there was even my mother, the plant I just showed you, that came from my mother's service almost 10 years ago. And then, you guys, my grandmother's plant, I had that plant for over 20 years. And when I moved to Wilmington, that plant began to die. Well, not long ago, I went to visit someone, and they had the same plant. And it reminded me so much of my grandmother's plant. It was taller than me. And I walked in the office, and the person gave me a piece of the plant. I literally flew across the country with a piece of that plant. And I put that plant in some water. And I'm telling you, it took about 2 months, you guys, about 2 months. And literally, I'm now starting to see the roots at the bottom of this particular plant. And I'm just here to tell you, Galatians 6:9 says, do not be weary in well-doing, but in due season you shall reap if you shall not faint. So I'm telling you, whatever it is that you thought was dead, whatever dream you didn't think was going to come to pass, I need you to trust God. I need you to stand still and know that God is God, that he is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And all of the dead things that you have in your life, God is getting ready to restore it. He's getting ready to do it, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And it's not going to take forever, you guys. I'm telling you, God is getting ready to give you some documented miracles before 2023 comes to a close. But guess what? You got to believe it, you got to receive it, and you got to stand in it knowing that the best is yet to come.